Alright, well basically this is just going to be a review of my four-wheeler. It's a 2006 Yamaha Bruin 350 four-wheel drive. It's got a 2,500 pound Warn winch, an EPI clutch kit, 26-inch Maxxis Zillas. It's got a 3-inch lift in the back and either a 1 or a 1.5 inch lift in the front because my axle's got in the way. And it's got you can see a pretty cool spotlight on the top of it, and it's also got a uni air filter. And as of reliability, it's a really reliable four-wheeler. I've had some problems out of it with some gas air mixture problems, but that was just the people that owned it before me that had messed some stuff up on it. And you know, I've never been riding and not come home with it, driving it. And it's actually stock. I mean, I've got some modifications on it, but I had it stock before I put some stuff on it. It's actually got a lot of low end torque. It's you know, it'll jump off the line really quick, and it's actually surprisingly good in the mud. I did have some ITP mud lights on this, and I like mud lights, but you know, they're just not an aggressive mud tire, and they don't have hardly any reverse traction. And neither do these. These are, like I said, 26-inch Maxxis Zillas, and these don't really have a lot of reverse traction either. But as you can tell, their treads designed into the middle and curved a little so it'll dig more. And then they've got these little bitty grooves in between the tread, and basically what those will do is they'll break up the mud a little bit, and they'll kick it off to the side. See how they're kind of at an angle? They'll kick it out to the side so this tread doesn't have to cake up as bad or just handle as much mud. So they're really good in the mud. I get through stuff in two-wheel drive with them as I do with in four-wheel drive with my mud lights. And I did have some ITP rims on them, but when I got these tires, I didn't want to spend all that money on those extra custom rims. So I just got some stock rims and painted them black. And the clutch kit, I really like the clutch kit. It's like I said, EPI sport utility model, and it's really, you know, it'll put a little bit more tension on your belt, but the main thing that it does is it makes the four-wheeler what would you say, give a lot more RPMs before it engages the clutch. And so it just kind of jumps you off the line a little bit, but it's not jumpy. It's actually the same feel as stock, but here, I'll show you. This is one thing that it does. Like I say, it's in gear right now, and as you can tell, I've got gas on it, and it's not moving. So, like I say, what it does is it takes a longer time to engage that clutch. You know, it just takes a lot more gas to get it to actually move. It's almost like it's in neutral, but it's not. But it, like I say, it's got a lot of low end torque. I know I didn't even feel myself getting thrown back when I punched into it before the clutch kit, and now it'll actually pull my front tires off the ground a little bit, which I would not recommend doing, but you know, it's just a lot of extra power, and it runs really good. I love the sound of Yamahas. It actually has a lot of towing abilities. It's you know, you wouldn't think a 350 automatic would have that much towing ability, but I've actually towed this horse trailer with it in two-wheel drive, so it's got a lot of power like that. And I'll put some videos up of it mudding and towing stuff and stuff like that. As you can tell, I did have dual snorkels on it, but I flipped it and they both broke off, and I didn't want to spend the money to rerun them. And I really like the way this bumper is set up. It's, you know, it really doesn't matter where you hit it. You're not going to break anything. You know, you can ask my friends. We plow over a whole lot of trees and everything, and I've never messed anything up on the front end. And the racks have a really big capacity on them. They're not really a whole lot higher than anybody else statistically, but you know, I've put 5 or 6 hay bales on the back, which are 50 pounds apiece, and then I put 3 bags of feed on the front, which are 50 pounds apiece. So, you know, I mean, it was squatting, but it never did. I never really did feel a power loss or anything like that. It just kept going. And you know, one good thing about this four-wheeler is if you get it stuck, it's not a real heavy four-wheeler, so it's not going to be that big of a deal to get it unstuck. It's just a really good four-wheeler. And like I say, you know, before I bought this, I was looking at pictures of it and videos of it, and honestly, I just thought it was just an ugly four-wheeler. You know, stock, they're just ugly. And you know, I don't think Yamaha really designed them well on looks. But, you know, like I say, when you put some modifications on them and some good-looking tires and a lift, they actually do look pretty good. Especially, I really like the dark blue on this black. But it's just a really good four-wheeler. And, you know, I don't think anybody would be disappointed when they get it. And so, yeah, I'll be posting some videos of me mudding pretty soon and towing some stuff. And, you know, eventually I'll do a really in-depth review of the clutch kit, just show people how it works and some demonstrations of it. But other than that, I guess that's it. It's just, you know, really good four-wheeler, and comment and tell me what you think. Alright, bye.